Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to my respectful panelists Dr. Nadirul Hasraf bin Matnayan and technologist Dr. Aisyah Binti Muhammad Rehan. My name is Helwa Binti Kamaruszaman with matric number ID is AN190091. Today, I would like to present a proposal for my bachelor degree project entitled Antimicrobial Study on CHROMOLAENA, ODORATA and AZADIRACTA INDICA as a one healing agent. For that, I would like to introduce you my beloved supervisor, technologist Dr. Nur Akmazilah binti Muhammad Fauzi and co-supervisor, technologist Dr. Siti Aisyah binti Mansur who have helped me in this project. Throughout my studies, a guided outline had been created in order to complete the project. From the presentation, it will include the introduction, literature review, methodology, expected result and also conclusion. A table of Gantt chart are also included at the end of the slide. Now, let's proceed to the introduction part. The first part in the introduction will be covered with research background. In this part, it told us about herbs, the chosen herbs in the study, the wound healing agent and antimicrobial activity. Herbs is defined as any plant that consists of leaves, seeds or flowers that is used for flavoring, food, medicine or perfume. CHROMOLAENA odorata is one of chosen herb in this study. C. odorata is a herb that frequently known as pokok kapal terbang by traditional practitioners in Malaysia. The various properties of C. odorata like anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, anti-hepatotoxic, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidant has revealed in numerous studies. The next chosen herb is AZADIRACTA indica. A. indica is known as pokok semambu by Malaysian and the properties like antibacterial, antiviral, anticarcinogenic, also antioxidant are consistent in A. indica. For wound healing agent, it is necessary to treat as skin infections involving bacteria require a long time to heal. Therefore, antimicrobial activity on both medicinal herbs could be investigated to aid in the treatment of fighting the disease by pathogenic bacteria. Several problems have been executed to tell us the reason why important this study is. First, the study on benefit of C. odorata and A. indica are remain unexplored. Next, the type of extraction method in obtaining the highest extract yield of medicinal plants. Third, the importance of antimicrobial activity to be applied in pharmaceutical industry due to many current antimicrobials are not nature-based. For the last one, a chronic wound involving skin infections become a major concern around the world. For example, Malaysia has faced an outbreak of HFMD among children and most of synthetic products nowadays contain steroids which can bring harmful to the skin. Thus, the antimicrobial study on C. odorata and A. indica leaves extract as wound healing agent are introduced in this study. Next, this study is aimed to study the antimicrobial activity of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract against pathogenic bacteria. Second, to compare the effectiveness of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract as wound healing agents against pathogenic bacteria. And the last one, to apply the extracted C. odorata and A. indica in formulated cosmeceutical product and determine their antimicrobial activity. In order to achieve the objective above, this research will be extended to more specific study scope. This study will collect the fresh of C. odorata and A. indica samples from Nasuha Herbs and Spices Farm located in Muar Johor. Then, the investigation of antimicrobial activity of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract will be performed by using Kirby-Bauer disk diffusion method against gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria. After that, the effectiveness of C. odorata and A. indica will be determined once inhibition zone is formed around the disc. Then, both extract as wound healing agent will be tested for production of cosmeceutical products. ANOVA and Microsoft Excel software will be used for further analysis on results obtained regarding antimicrobial analysis. Next, let's proceed to the literature review. This part briefly explains about general description of C. odorata and A. indica, the type of pathogenic bacteria and the extraction method that will be used in this study. The part also discuss on how to determine the antimicrobial study on C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract. This part on other hand has revealed why herbs plant as wound healing agent. The first topic is CHROMOLAENA odorata. C. odorata is a perennial herb that belongs to the Asteraceae family, which serving as a medicinal plant. It is used to treat stomach problem, reduce cholesterol and hypertension, treat vertigo, also aid in weight loss. Besides, C. odorata is well known with its usage in treating skin wounds, scabies, and fever. C. odorata also treats malaria by mixing lemon with C. odorata decoction. Chemical compounds produced by C. odorata has ability in inhibiting the growth of pathogenic microorganisms. Several types of C. odorata extract like leaf, flower, and root have execute biological compounds in C. odorata. For example, coumarins and tannins that consisted in leaf extract enable this herb to be studied for its antimicrobial activity. Next topic is AZADIRACTA indica. A. indica is known as name which it has been recognized as traditional medicinal since ancient times. Almost all part of A. indica is utilized to treat various ailments. The neem leaves are used to cure eye problems, skin infections, and worms, while its bark can relieve stomach pain fever. A. indica also has potential in treating dengue by combining A. indica with papaya juice. A. indica denoted as a natural source of antimicrobial compound because many phytochemicals, for example azadirachtin, zedunin, and nimbolite in the neem tree have already discovered as potential medications. Neem oil extract have evaluated tannin, which is the significant compound to protect plant from. There are 6 types of pathogenic bacteria include gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria that will be used in this study. Staphylococcus epidermidis, Bacillus cereus, and Staphylococcus aureus are gram-positive bacteria. Meanwhile, Escherichia coli, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, and Klebsiella pneumoniae are gram-negative bacteria. The next part, mentioning saltlight extraction method, will be used in this study to extract C. odorata and A. indica leaves by using 95% ethanol for 16 hours. Determination of antimicrobial study is also described in this part. Cherby-Bauer distribution method will be utilized in this study. The antimicrobial activity of C. odorata and A. indica will be demonstrated by the presence of bacterial inhibition zone. The minimal inhibitory concentration testing will be utilized to demonstrate that both of plants are capable to inhibit bacterial growth if they appear clearly, showing that no bacteria are present in the last part. This study will reveal the potential of herb plant as a wound healing agent. The current synthetic remedies have restrictions caused by adverse effects, while medicinal plants have less side effects and much effective for wound treatment. For methodology part, it will cover the sample preparation, saltlight extraction method, and method involving in identifying the antimicrobial activity of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract. First, the preparation of sample begins with collecting C. odorata and A. indica at Nasuha farm. After that, process like cleaning, drying, grinding, and weighing also occurs in sample preparation process. Then, C. odorata and A. indica will be in powder form and storing them in airtight container. The further process is saltlight extraction method, where the powder of C. odorata and A. indica will go through saltlight extractor along with 95% ethanol. Then, it will be heated and ethanol has evaporated, leaving small amount of extracted plant in bottom flask. This process will take 16 hours to complete. To perform Cherby-Bauer distribution method, several procedures such as subculture bacteria, preparation of Moellen-Hinton agar, and McFarlane standard, and also bacterial suspension are required. The purpose of performing subculturing 6 bacteria is to maintain bacteria fresh for investigation. In this case, strip plate method will be used. Meanwhile, McFarlane standard aims to standardize the approximate number of bacteria in liquid suspension. For the MIC method, Moellen-Hinton broth will be prepared as dilution method will be applied in this study. The expected result of this study is the extracted CHROMOLAENA odorata and AZADIRACTA indica leaves are showing inhibition zone in Cherby-Bauer distribution method. It is because the traditional uses of this plant in treating wounds demonstrate both of them have capability for inhibiting the growth of microorganisms effectively. Besides, C. odorata and A. indica also expected to form a clear solution with minimal inhibitory concentration. Clear form means absence of bacteria. Therefore, both of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract could compete as a natural antimicrobial remedies with other harmful chemical commercial products, especially for wound healing purpose. To conclude this presentation, this research is focused on studying the antimicrobial activity extracted from CHROMOLAENA odorata and AZADIRACTA indica leaves. The clear zone area of the media surrounding the disc indicates the efficiency of the antibacterial treatment in inhibiting bacterial growth. With the use of MIC, which is minimal inhibitory concentration in evaluating antimicrobial activity, will be assisted in estimating the effectiveness of C. odorata and A. indica leaf extract as a natural and sustainable wound healing agent against pathogenic bacteria. Here, The Gantt chart is attached to assist me in completing this proposal. That's all from me. Thank you.